Hey everybody, Steve here with RTOJ Custom Sabers. Got a really cool saber to show off to you guys tonight that I finished up on a kind of a rush job for a customer, and super excited to show you guys out to you. Thin neck time tonight, so we have a hero, Luke, Return of the Jedi. This one's from Phoenix Procs, some 7 chambers. Really nice hilt. You guys have seen it before. Really like it. It's good feel. It's not huge and bulky. It's great size, actually. I know it's missing the tri-ring still. I got one of those coming in tomorrow. I'll be putting on this before I ship it off to the customer. So that'll be going in there. But yeah, super love this hilt. Love the copper. The emitter. This has been drilled out in the center to allow for shine through with the blade plug. And we've gone with a NeoPixel setup on this and a proffie board inside of here controlling everything. So on the saber, as we go through, the button on the side is the main activation, and underneath the clamp card is the auxiliary button, like that. But let's get into it. Go through, there's a lot of sound fonts on here, a lot of different blade styles that were requested, so we put on there for them. So we'll just unscrew that. So of course you got the static display pommel, like so, and then of course obviously it comes with the vented for sound. So in the pommel you got your speaker, and then behind the speaker is access to your USB, your SD card, your recharge port, all that stuff. So you just give a little tap, the speaker will slide out. You can pull the speaker out, don't yank on it. I did reinforce all the wiring there, but yeah, don't pull on it too hard. And inside, of course, you can see you get your recharge port with your kill key, your speakers plug in there just with the little 2-pin connector, and then you've got, of course, access to either the USB port, and you can get in there with some tweezers and pull out your SD card if you did need to ever get in there and access that and change it. Of course, there's plans with this one to do a full reveal on the top half and everything else with this chassis, but this is how it's set up for now. And for now, for the customer, when you get this, do not unscrew the saber in the center. Do not unscrew it at the top. Take the pommel off, nothing else. If you were to do that, it should be fine, but there's a chance, obviously I have to say it, that if you do twist this too much, you could twist wires up, they could get caught and wrap around the battery, wrap around other stuff inside, and you could pull wires off, and then you're going to be sad. So don't do it. Undo the pommel, everything you need to access is right here. So we're just going to grab our pliers, pull the kill key for you guys, and go through the sound fonts. If I can grab it.
I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight and friend to Captain Solo.
Got a bunch of different boot up sounds, all Luke. Of course, your first font is Luke. Speaker just kind of lines up and goes back in. Make sure you just kind of give it a little twist so the wires don't bunch up. It'll slide right in there nice and neat. You don't need to push on it very hard. And then screw on your pommel, and it holds everything nice and secure. Nothing rattles around, nothing shakes inside when this pommel's screwed on. All nice and silent, all nice and snug in there, just like it should be. Of course, we got the blinking LEDs on the side. They are super bright on the control box, and then of course shine through. So like I said, this one here is your main button. Now we've got music fonts and everything as well with proffie, so you can have your music playing in the background. Your saber activation on top. One push activates. Push proffie. Smooth swing. So the first font that the customer went on here, we've got K-Sys. We've got the LS6. Really nice font, really cool font. Love it. And of course, like I said before, as I didn't show you guys, we got shine through on your blade plug as well, with a NeoPixel in there too. Course effects. So yeah, so music tracks. So going through your first sound font, your first music track, long push of the main button, and you get your Jedi theme. And then while the music's playing, you can And then to turn it off, super loud obviously, and turn it off, just another long push of the button shuts the music off as well. So let's get this blade plug out of here, get the blade in, and I can go through some of the blades that you've got on there. So just a little set screw on the top, unscrew it, and you can see we've got your plucked your pixel connector in there. Now to give this, because it's such a shallow blade depth in here already, I wanted to give it a little bit more strength, a little bit more depth, so we went with a adapter, and we're going with a 7/8 inch blade. This is a 1 inch, so a 7/8 inch blade, and just made this little adapter, a little hole for the set screw to go in there, and then put your blade in. So that just goes in, lines up with the hole there, so the set screw can go through, and then that stays in. This will only go in one way. You can't flip it over and put it in, it won't work. So really safe, really simple that way. You just grab your 7/8 inch blade, slide that inside of there, tighten her down, and you are good to go. And it gives it just that extra depth for the blade, so it's not so wobbly, doesn't feel so loose, a little bit more strength, which I really like. I think really just goes with it a lot better. So of course, first sound font, standard green blade, super bright pixel, white flash on clash, blaster, you got the ripple on the blasters. And then to go to your next sound font, it's just when the saber's on, it's just a tap of the auxiliary button to go to your next sound font.
Luke Skywalker.
And now we've got a green fire blade. For the second one, and music on the second one, we went with the Jabba, the Hutt scene. So you got the Jabba the Hutt scene on the second one. Keep going.
Luke Skywalker.
This one we did a rain blade in the green. I don't know if you guys can see that. The camera there. All the sparkles and the bit like the rain. Super fun. And a nice green. And again with the Jabba for the music in the background.
Luke Skywalker.
And then now we've got the same three music tracks, and this one is just in more of a lime green. Really nice lime green.
Luke Skywalker.
Same thing with the fire. The lime fire blade. And then a
Luke Skywalker.
lime rain blade. Yeah. So those three, and then moving on from Luke, so we've got 6 different blade styles there. 3 with the regular green, 3 with the lime green.
Lord Vader.
And then Darth Vader. So again, another sound font by K-Sit that the customer wanted on here. In the Rogue Vader. So that amazing scene that we all love at the end of the movie is on here. So we got the tracks for that one as well. The first track we got, I think, is the Imperial March. Because it's Vader. Super bright red blade. And then I did the exact same, just standard red blade with all the flashes and clash, but for the music font for the next
Lord
one,
Vader.
we went with, of course, the hallway scene. Which is just awesome in the background. I really love that effect. And then same thing with the Vader that we did with the Luke. We're going to go to a fire blade.
Lord Vader.
Your red fire blade. And then a rain blade.
Lord Vader.
I don't know if you guys are able to see it on there. I switched it up. I get it right back. You can kind of see, instead of going white with the flickers, you can kind of see it. It goes dark every now and then. I went black. Doesn't really show up on the video at all, but in person, looks super cool. So yeah, so you got a black. It's like the blade's going out with the rain would hit it. Looks really awesome in person. Too bad it doesn't show up great on the video, but it does look super cool. And then for the final few fonts,
This is General Kenobi.
General Kenobi, the Negotiator. I believe this one's by Forzi. Another awesome sound font. Really like this one. So that, and it goes again, music in the background still. Some Jedi theme music, and you can do activation at the top.
Let the negotiations begin.
Nice blue, white flash on clash.
Hello there.
And then the same thing we do with this one, blue. So now we go fire. Go with the blue fire blade. And you can kind of see it there. And all these fonts for smooth swing.
This is General Kenobi.
And then a rain blade. That one shows up kind of nice on camera. Pretty cool.
Missed me.
Super fun. And then we got one more.
Light.
I went with light for this one, and so I did another case of the font here, and did the rainbow blade. But for the rainbow blade, of course, tons of fun. Gotta have fun music in the background, or it's just, why not? So of course, Cantina. That's, why not?
Luke Skywalker.
Whoops. So that's all your fonts on there. And then you go back, of course, to Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker.
Super fun, super cool. So yeah, and of course, as you noticed, when you do the activation, the blinking does change on the LEDs with the different settings. So yeah, that's kind of a rundown of this one. This was a super fun build. Again, be getting that tri-ring installed. I know it's missing that tomorrow and shipped off to the customer, and they should have it in time for Galaxy's Edge opening. So this is a really cool one, really fun one to do. I'm looking forward to doing the upgrades on it afterwards. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Steve RJT Custom Sabers, and I will see you in the next one.